That's that blocker, cold-hearted with that shot top. You know who that is?
You?
Roddy Ricch.
You wrote that, dude.
Huh?
You wrote that. I'm so proud.
That was me doing an impression of Roddy Ricch doing an impression
of you.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that. I got that much. Thank you. What is up, everybody, and welcome to the newest show on the Joe vs. Joker channel. It's me, Joe. We got Steven.
I'm the editor.
He's the editor. We were trying to think of a new show that we could bring to the table, and we figured, what if we did a show that we just tried to chase clout with? Basically, the idea is, you know what, you give the idea.
So the idea of the video is to gain clout from these clout stars by making fan art and having them repost it.
In this episode, it's going to be rappers, and we're going to do some fan art, and hopefully we do, you know, we get something in return. Or not. We just...
Probably not.
Definitely. We're not...
We're choosing one that we think will repost us.
That's rude.
And then one that probably definitely won't.
Again, won't. And they won't. Both of them.
Neither of them will.
It's none. We're picking two people that won't reply to us.
So we have Twitter open here.
Yeah. As you can see, we're open to the Joe vs. Joker Twitter. If you're not following us, do that. It's here. I've asked this before, Steven. I'll ask it again. Who we feeling? Because it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to do. And rejection scares me deeply.
You think, I'm thinking maybe Denzel.
Denzel Curry.
No, Washington.
Denzel Curry. Okay. So, this writes pretty well.
Already has art up.
Yeah. Showing some love to illustration. Some traditional, brought into Photoshop, colored. No, not even. It looks like it was colored traditionally too, maybe. Crazy stuff. Possibly.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. This is the boy. Love his stuff.
Do that.
Oh, I see an Anthony Fantano.
Is that animated? Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Yo, should we animate every piece?
No.
We'll keep him open. We
I'm trying to keep in mind artists that really support the arts, you know?
Yeah, and that's kind of the big thing, because we do have a lot of artists that repost and don't give shout outs, but if you do that to us,
we still win.
Potentially.
We won't. Who do you want to make fan art for?
Bro, I mean, there was a couple that we threw out there we
threw out Chris Brown.
We threw out Chris Breezy.
And I feel like Chris Brown will repost, bro.
I think Chris Brown will repost too. It's just
he's an artist. Not only is he a recording artist, he's an artist.
Yeah. And he knows how to treat it.
Don't.
Alright, so let's keep looking. We'll keep both of these in mind.
Alright, those are my two. What are yours? What do you want?
I just want to get reposted.
Why are you so stumped, bro?
Bro, because, like, there's so many rappers.
You know who could work? A Boogie. Because one, A Boogie has a project coming out. And he also has
he has his character.
He has an OC.
Bro, and what's even hotter?
Yeah.
What's even hotter is they're both hooded.
What's even hotter is that A Boogie's real name is Artist. Uzi's another one.
We got our two people. We got Denzel Curry. We got A Boogie. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go over, get that sketch ready. It's going to be us shooting the shit. And then we're going to see where that goes. So, oh! One more for you, Angel. What's up, guys? I'm going to be narrating over a lot of the speed art, just because I think, for one, it's super boring just to see lines appear really fast, but also I do want to give a little bit of a behind the scenes thought of what's going on. So right here, I'm kind of working on the first idea. We did want both of them in the image. As you can see, I'm drawing Denzel Curry's character up front. And the idea was to also have A Boogie's character, as you can see right here, in the back. And hopefully we would be able to figure out what was going on. But unfortunately, a lot of the times in art, things just don't work out. And yeah, so we ended up scrapping that whole sketch, and honestly, it was really for the better. As you can see right here, I'm starting to lay out a more simple sketch. The idea was to kind of have an approach so that it could be something like a sticker or a t-shirt design, a decal rather. Clearly, I kind of knew where I was going with this a lot faster than with the other one. I did a reverse for A Boogie, which was a little bit harder, and you'll see I did a lot with his poses. So I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys see kind of these sketches and where they went. Real quick, I am going to interrupt. As you can see, I am trying to add a background. I wanted to take the guitar and the window and the knives from A Boogie's album and kind of integrate it into my own way into the sketch. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. With Denzel's, I just kind of copied the background, but with this, I went to a pretty crazy extent recreating it and trying to be a little bit more abstract, but I do really like where I ended up with it, so I hope you guys would agree with that, hopefully. So guys, we have just finished the audio. As you see, we kind of cut away while I finished majority of it. Reason is because we figured it's going to be way too long if we sit there and actually explain everything. So we've probably narrated over some stuff and kind of streamlined that. We have the images ready, good to go. And I built them in a way, they're kind of like sticker format actually, which
came out pretty clean.
Maybe we can do. So yeah, the timing ended up being really cool on that. So if we get these done by tomorrow, which we will, because this workday is essentially just building these images, we can put this out the day he drops the album. Denzel Curry's album dropped a couple days ago. This is prime clout time, ladies and gentlemen.
We are hitting meters. We're at the top right now,
all the way up. So
the fall from the top will be more extravagant.
Yeah.
You want to just scrap it?
Yeah.
Okay, with the sketches out of the way, I went pretty straight into the line art. Now this one's going to have a lot less narration just because, well, I'm not going to say less, but it's pretty much just me tracing over things. Now when I do line art, I do like to add an extra layer, which you can see me doing right now. I did go basically around the edges to make it thicker, and here I'm adding a dark side to Denzel's hoodie, a very harsh shadow, because in the actual image he also had that, and I thought it'd be really cool to do that here. Now here we jump forward a little bit. I didn't want to show the flats really because it's just me coloring things, but this part was kind of important. So after I laid down the flats and some of the effect, I did want to go in there and kind of show rim lighting for the fire that's there. And here you can see me doing the background. Now the big thing here was I approached it in a way that would make it really smart for me later on, and that was separating the background layer from the foreground, because I do want to use Denzel's character as well as A Boogie's character separately. So the background and the foreground are completely separate layers. That way I can mess around with them as I would like. And here I'm doing the flats for the background. Now on to the A Boogie drawing. This one turned out a lot better in my opinion. I think the line art is just a little more interesting, and maybe it's because I had the time with the Denzel Curry piece that when I came over to this, it was just kind of second nature at this point. And I do like the more abstract background. As you can see, I'm doing the window. The guitar was extremely hard to do, but I think in the end, it all paid off for a piece that I'm pretty proud of. And I will say that this piece in particular was super fun and challenging. And in art, that's really what you want sometimes, is the challenging stuff does end up being the most fun. So yeah, I'm finishing up the line art here. Skipped a little bit on the flats, like I said, because it's just really me coloring in the lines. Here you see me applying shadows. I'll usually pick a color. Here I'm doing like a kind of purplish red, and then I'll set that to multiply, which will make it darker, and then I lower the opacity to about 50% is what I think I did here. And yeah, I'm just going in, I'm laying the groundwork for the shadows. With the highlights, I do something similar where I take white, and I will set the opacity to about 50%, sometimes even lower. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just laying shadows and highlights as I see fit, creating a little bit more depth, a little bit more tactileness to the image. And I'm about finishing up here, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. So right here, the idea was actually to take both backgrounds and somehow represent them in the piece where I put them both together. And the best way I thought about doing that was going in, taking it, in A Boogie's case, I had to reverse it so that way it was on a separate side. And then I just put them behind the characters, gave them a little bit of an outline. And yeah, that's kind of how we ended up with where we're at now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the speed art. Let's get on with the episode.
What is up, everybody? And I mean, I don't know why I said what is up. Like, they haven't been watching this video. I guess we post. So which one do we post first? I think the first one we post should be Denzel Curry's, just because his came out first. I mean, we're posting them both right now, so it's not like it's anything big. It kind of sucks, because that doesn't look too. I wouldn't click on that.
Yeah, me either. Dude, let's tag A Boogie on that.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. I was literally about to say the same thing. Okay.
Did Kenny Beats catch a hernia from carrying you?
To make fan art. Decided to make fan art for Denzel Curry as a tribute for his new album, Unlocked. Cover was already so just redrew it. Okay, so that's out. Tweet. Yo, didn't forget to. This one's a little better. I mean, I still wouldn't click it. TBH. Bro, why'd I just steal my old idea there?
Wow.
That's crazy, bro.
Why are we not stealing?
Got one notification.
Yes.
Thank you, Chastity. Thank you guys so much for watching. No, but seriously, we're gonna cut back to a later time. Hopefully, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, so you know that paid off, bro. The clout came in. Clout came in, and we did it. We did it. We're rich now. Thanks, A Boogie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Denzel Curry.
Thank you.
Thanks, Academy. We did it. As you guys know, we did those pieces. It is now about a week later. Due to our schedules, we couldn't really link up. But the good news is it gave us more time to let the pieces sit there and just marinate in
dust.
And marinate. As you can see, we got the posts here. So let's see the damage.
Let's see.
What are you thinking? How many likes?
I think our ego is gonna be damaged, if anything. Nobody cares.
Alright, let's go. Let's see. Is that 9?
Wow.
Hold on, dude. That's not bad.
We're kind of good at this.
Yeah, we guessed. Denzel Curtis 6. Okay. That one stings a little bit.
Oh, damn.
This tweet is just, I'm
Denzel.
sorry, this tweet is the best tweet. And it only
Denzel, we're rooting for you, bro.
all in all, a pretty big bust. Yeah.
Only thing left to do is to try again.
How about we do?
Porn stars? Or is that for the Patreon? Shit. Tune into the next video
Where
about
we
to get-
do YouTubers. What if we just did ourselves and didn't retweet?
Didn't retweet. Block ourselves.
Anyway.